So why did plants evolve nicotine in the first place? And the answer is it's not really for us. We're just side effects to evolution.
We always like our plant stories.
Yes, they've been around for 450 million years and they've had to deal with a lot. They're fixed in place. And so they still need to evolve defenses against herbivores, pathogens, insects that are trying to eat them. And their solution is effectively chemical warfare. Okay. And they're really, really good at chemical warfare. And the core chemicals that we're talking about are something called alkaloids. So they're nitrogen containing secondary metabolites. By secondary metabolites, we mean like, it's not actively involved in photosynthesis and stuff like that. It's a derivative of those compounds. And we're aware of these: morphine, nicotine, caffeine, quinine. These are all alkaloids that are made by plants as defense mechanisms that they figured out through their evolution, right? They are heterocyclic rings with a nitrogen. By heterocyclic, that means there's a cycle of carbon atoms, but one of the carbon atoms has been replaced by nitrogen. They all come mostly from amino acid. Nicotine, probably one that's very ubiquitous. That one comes from ornithine. The idea is you take ornithine, which is this amino acid, it's a linear in chain, and then you remove some stuff, you add some stuff, and you put it into a ring, and that ring form becomes then nicotine. Okay. So why are plants even doing this in the first place, right? Nicotine, for example, very specifically, is something that mimics neurotransmitters in animals. Specifically in insects, it paralyzes them. So if there's an insect that's trying to eat this plant, it can't do it anymore, right? But because of, animal evolution, that particular neurotransmitter in insects is also related to stuff that we use in our brain, specifically acetylcholine. Here you can see the nicotine molecule and the acetylcholine molecule, right? The shapes of the two are kind of similar, which means that when nicotine goes inside our brain, the acetylcholine receptors, which are receptors on our neurons that recognize acetylcholine and then open up ion channels to then turn on or turn off a neuron, they could sometimes be triggered by nicotine. This is what leads to the cognitive effects of nicotine, the high that you get or the addiction. All of that is just because the Lego block of nicotine is closely mimicking the Lego block that is acetylcholine.
Got it.
Right?
Got it. Yep.
And so that's why plants sort of have an advantage when they evolve these types of molecules, right? And a lot of these types of molecules can be used in pharmaceutical research.
Okay.